Today I'm going to show you how I built this really cool tool wall, fixed all the problems with French cleats, filed a patent, built 50 new tool holders that you can use to make your shop look great and keep it organized, and created a way for you to make your own tool holders, design them, and get paid to do so. Traditional French cleats are a great way to keep your tools off your workbench and organized, but they got a lot of problems, right? First and foremost is they fall off the wall. If they're too light, you bump it, it falls off the wall. If they're too little, you take that last tool out, it falls off the wall. Even sometimes bigger tool holders, if they're too far out from the wall, when you take a tool off, it's gonna fall off the wall. The cleats are a pain in the butt to cut. You gotta keep them pressed against your table saw table and against the fence, intricate featherboard setup, and you sometimes still get that wavy finish where it makes it hard to get them to mate correctly. French cleats have been my white whale for 4 years. I think we finally solved it. This is the Katz-Moses cleat system. It's super modular, locking French cleat system, first of its kind, and it's really easy to adjust. You can move it around, it's never gonna come off, super strong, and it has T-track built right into the front of it, so you can lock down anything else you want to the face, as well as using it like a traditional French cleat with a locking dovetail pin. So let's talk about how we came up with this. This whole thing started almost exactly 4 years ago when I did a video on these French cleat clamp rack holders. They worked great. In fact, I repurposed them for this whole build, but they fell off the wall, full stop. It was great until you got to the last clamp, and then it would go all wonky, or you wanted to pull off more than one clamp at once, and they would go pfft. So first we tried MDF. We came up with these really cool French cleats that would hang on the wall. They didn't need support, and there was this whole template system. You would buy the templates was my thought, and then you could make as many as you wanted, but it just was not practical. The MDF was getting more and more expensive, and laser cutting took time, and by the end of it, it's like, we should just CNC these pieces for people. So I abandoned it for about a year, but then I got my first 3D printer. All right, so without getting too deep into product development weeds here, this represents about 7 months of work here, and then another 4 we did the tool holders. But very early on, we tried all sorts of sliding, dovetails, and locking type of cleats to try and get a locking system. Realized that wasn't possible because of the geometry of the wall. That's when we came up with pretty much the cleat you see today, and we were really excited about it. We had these pins with these cross fits that went together, but the problem with those was they were super brittle in the orientation that we had to print them. So we went to injection molding, we got a bunch of prototypes and things like that, but it just didn't work. It was super cost prohibitive. Putting them together was gonna be really, really tough. We spent another 4 months coming up with a snap fit that would work, and decided to go to aluminum extrusions, because the problem with something like this in plastic is it would be very light duty because of this little space right here. So you'll see in a minute, we're gonna test the strength, but this is so rigid and an incredibly good system. And the pins we're printing now are so strong, you can't break them. PET G that we print them out of is incredibly durable, has a tiny bit of flex to it, so if you do get it caught in something, it's not gonna bust. So let's talk about how this system works. So what makes this different than traditional French cleat systems or pegboards or something like that? Well, it's the locking part, right? Like, that's what we filed the patent on, and that's what makes this thing so incredible. Look at this cute little tiny guy. You could never do this on a traditional French cleat. And boom, there he is, just locks right in, locks down. You can't bump it off, it's not going anywhere, and you can just throw stuff on it, and it is incredible. It's like Velcro for shop furniture on steroids. The tool holders, right? Like, we really went over the top. We have everything from universal tiny hooks, medium, large hooks, prongs of all sizes. We have shelves of all sizes as well, from 3 3/4 inches to 6 inches deep. We've got acrylic shelf organizers, specialty saw tills. We have magnetic square holders, magnetic universal chisel holders that fit any chisel. They're magnetic, so you're never gonna bump your chisel off and have it fall on the floor and ruin that beautiful bevel I know you've created. We have blank cleats, so you can make your own. In fact, I'm gonna tell you how you can get involved here in just a second, but one of my favorite parts is how modular it is. Let's say I wanted to take my favorite router bits off the wall and go to the router table. I could take them, add them to a cleat right here on the side, lock it down just like that, and I've got my collet wrenches right here. I have my height adjustment wrench, thingamabob right here, and it all works really well. Then I could take that same thing over to the workbench and use it over there with my handheld router. It's so modular and it locks down wherever you go, so you never have to worry about bumping it, and your tools are always going to be secure. Now, how can you get involved? Well, if you're a product developer or just a 3D modeler and you like to make things, we have blank cleats. You can make your own, or you can 3D model some and email it to me right here. And if I like it, we can talk, and I'll put it up on the website. We'll sell it for you and give you a commission every time it sells. It works great with our system. And like I said, if that's not your bag, just make your own. We have the universal cleats in both heavy duty and medium duty, and you can do all that. But this thing is great. We have 6-inch, 12-inch, 24, and 36-inch cleats. You can make anything you want from one rail, because you don't need support underneath because it's locking, to a whole tool wall like this, or a whole few tool walls like this. So let's talk about strength, right? Like, you want to know how strong it is. I know you do. So let's beat some up real quick. All right, now I know what you're saying. Jonathan, how are you holding a 100-pound dumbbell and your voice isn't even breaking? Well, joke's on you. It's 25. But check this out. Right there on our shelf, this is our smaller shelf, but part of what we did is we really went the extra mile to make sure everything was strong. We used the T-track in the front for this bolted in center point. We use a T-bolt to lock it in. In fact, that logo, as you see there in the B-roll, that helps you line up center. And then we use the width of the cleat to support the shelves along with the locking pins. It's solid as can be. In fact, you would say, there's no way you could put 50 pounds on that, right? Well, boom. Check that out, 50 pounds. We really worked hard to design these in the strongest way, and to prove it to you even more, this is the smallest tool holder we sell. This is the smallest hook in our catalog, and look at that, 25 pounds hanging right from it. And that comes from one, geometry, two, the manufacturing process to ensure that these are super strong. We print those nearly solid so they have no weak spots. And it's really incredible. In fact, you can see behind me, we have our benchtop router table here. That's on the 2 universal cleats we sell, so you can just bolt them onto anything, put them right on your wall. And then of course, 100 pounds of clamps, which was the thing that inspired this journey. They're up there with no support. It's just on one rail. 100 pounds, not pulling out of the wall, and totally stable and super strong. So let's head over to the other wall and let's talk about the tool holders and what we designed. I want to walk you through some of the really innovative stuff we created. I'm so excited. This is a system. So we use PETG for the 3D printed parts of this system, but we're using springs, specialty hardware, extruded aluminum, precision cut laser acrylic. This is one of the shelf organizers that fits in the 3 3/4 inch shelf holders with the center support. This comes in 36 and 24 inch sizes. We use neoprene balls and magnets. Each of the magnets in this system has 5 pounds of pulling pressure. They're N52. So N52 means the strongest for its size that you can get. So we are not selling models here, but we invite you to make your own. We have lots of blank cleats, so we have ones that just accept screws for like medium duty, and then ones that take hex bolts or screws. You can do big plates of things. That's what I have on my clamp rack and my router table. So let me show you some of these things. I'm gonna start here and we'll work our way down. We'll go quick, I won't bore you here. And along the way, I'm gonna show you a couple other products we have coming out soon that we filed patents on. All right, so of course we have lots of hooks and prongs and things like that. They come in multi-packs, very inexpensive. And then we have 2 different shelf systems, the 6-inch and the 3 3/4 inch. They come in 3 different widths, and then the 3 3/4 inch has a 24 and 36 inch shelf organizer, which looks like this. Universal clamp racks that allow you to adjust for any brand to keep them parallel and secure. Obviously, precision measuring instruments are very important to me, so I want to make sure those were all super secure. Magnet plates. Magnet plates are so cool. These each have 5 of our magnets in them, which we use in the dovetail jig. Each one has 5 pounds of pulling pressure, not shear, so it's not going to hold up 25 pounds, but it will pull it to the wall with 5 pounds per magnet, 25 pounds per plate. The large and small display racks are great for a variety of things. Rulers, squares. I have my diamond plates up here. The new Zenwu sharpening system that's coming out with these very inexpensive diamond stones that magnets stick to it. By the way, we skipped over this, the toolless countersink. You just pull out this ring and adjust the depth. Just filed a patent on that. That'll be out in about a month, which is super exciting. One of my favorite things are these saw tills. This is what uses the neoprene balls. You just lift up, it releases, lift down, boom. Completely secure, really incredible. Again, rulers, jig square, all the Katz-Moses tools have their own specialty holders. So if you have things like the jig square, or the stop block, or the dovetail jigs, router plane, that kind of stuff, has its own holder. Ooh, I forgot magnetic square holders. I love these because I really like precision measuring instruments and I try and keep them safe. So it was really important it had a magnet in there so you wouldn't accidentally bump it off the wall. Everything comes assembled. We stick the magnet in the bottom there for you. This is my power tool side. I used a lot of the hooks and prongs to hang like my nail guns and the safety gear and things like that. And then we have these really cool power tool holders. They come in pairs, hold your drills, your drivers, jigsaw, grinder. And these hangers I have here really fit my sanders very well, as well as sanding disc holder. It holds 5 and 6 inch discs. We talked about the universal cleats that you can make anything. These slotted tool holders are magnetic. We have 5 magnets in those, so your tools aren't gonna get knocked off accidentally. Work really great. And then here's one of my favorites. The drill bit holders. These would be a nightmare to try and stick to this system, right? Because you'd have to reach behind, but look, it comes out, it has these cages, they come in both metric and imperial. We print these color strips, put them under the laser cut acrylic so they're very easy to read, have some extra holders in there. And of course we have Forstner bit holders and then the universal cleat. So let's talk about install, some of the tips and tricks and how I use this system to really change, it's really changed my workflow in the shop. I love this stuff. All right, installation, your cleat's gonna come wrapped in plastic and you're gonna get 1.5" number 8 wood screws. These have the V head instead of the big rounded pan head that come with drywall screws. So if you're using drywall screws, and these are my favorite, the 115-pound ones with the blue in them. In fact, the 50 pounds that I stacked on that shelf, that was just drywall anchors, 115-pound ones with the blue. The screws we send you work with these drywall anchors, so you don't have to use the screws that come with it. Now, you want to do it one of 2 ways. You can use a laser level like this, but it's also really easy just to use a level. And what I do is I put it on the wall. I then mark my holes. You can do that with a pencil. I've also been doing it with a Vicks bit, which makes it just kind of easy because you get a starter hole that you then can do your drywall sized drill bit. When you're screwing it in, the anchors have a lot of play in them. So you can get out of level when you go to tighten it down. So I would put the middle one in, make sure it's still level, and then shoot the rest of the screws. You don't have to drive them home till the end if you don't want to. A lot of drywall anchors, this is a tip, is once it's tight, you still need to twist it about 4 more times to get the prongs to come out and grab the back. So make sure you set it all the way. Then if you're putting in a second one here, you wanna make sure you leave enough gap. I do about 3/4 to 1 inch so you can slide T-bolts in here. And then, there's lots of easy ways to get the next one level is you can just use another cleat and kind of hold it up like that and then mark your holes. And then as you're going up, I just use spacers. So here I'm gonna do 10 inches between the top of the cleat and the bottom of the next one. Over there I did 5 3/4. I wish I'd done a little bit more, maybe 6 to 8 inches. I feel like I could have got a little bit more use out of more cleats because I could have had room in between them because you don't need support because everything locks in. So let's go ahead and put these in. We'll load up my table saw stuff. Then I'm gonna take you over the bench and show you how this has absolutely changed my workflow. So one of my favorite things is how this has changed my workflow. One, having everything organized is like the best, right? I had stuff in my toolbox that I hadn't used in a long time. And I'm like, oh my God, I love this tool. I need to start using this again. But it's also just how modular it is. It's obviously adjustable up here and anywhere you put a cleat. But I now have cleats on the side of all my workbenches. And this is why, if I want to cut dovetails, I can bring everything right here and it stays off my workbench, out of the way. It's organized. I know exactly where it is. And that's incredible. Like the sandpaper over here, I have my safety gear. I have all my grits. I have a place for my sander. And so if I'm working on a big project, I don't have to set things down on top of my project when I'm not using it. I don't have to set my sander down on my table that I'm sanding. And that's absolutely incredible. Things like the drill bits that they have a place where they live next to your drill press, but I can just easily take that with me wherever I go. Really cool thing about that is you can take screws and stick them in the hole and see if that drill bit is gonna be the right size for that screw. The thing for the router table in your router, it holds the wrenches, it holds the adjustment wrench, but it can go with you. It can go to the bench, wherever you want. It's so cool. All right, so starting today, the Katz-Moses Cleat System is on pre-sale. We do have everything here. I've got the cleats in the shop. We are 3D printing the tool holders and assembling them daily, but we're gonna need a little bit of time to fill the influx of orders that comes with a launch like this. We're printing for quality. A lot of print farms may print like for volume. We're printing 0.4 nozzles, so if that means anything to you, it's really high quality prints. Everything is gorgeous. Petchy is waterproof, so you can wash these down. They're super heat resistant, unlike PLA, so you know, if you've got a hot garage, in the summer you don't have to worry about them falling apart and your tools falling off the wall. They're incredibly strong. We engineered them and printed them for absolute strength. So, you know, like you saw, we put 50 pounds on a shelf. Maybe don't do that, but it'll support it. So cleats come with the screws, 1.5 inch screws. If you need to switch those out, just use number 8 screws. Everything comes fully assembled with everything you need, including the pins. You see I use contrasting pins here, so you can choose your pin color. That'll be a variant when you buy the tool holders. I'll have some starter packages, maybe some of my favorite tools, kind of an ultimate package, but it's modular. So you can buy something now, get something in a few weeks after you've played with it a little bit, and you feel, oh, I like this, I like that. There's lots of like inexpensive options, like, you know, the prongs and the hooks. We have the make your own cleats. The medium duty, you just add your own screws, and then the heavy duty, you can use hex bolts or number 8 screws on that as well. But it's an incredibly strong system. I think you guys are gonna love it, and I'm really humbled to have the support of everybody like you. I love my job. It's like product development is my favorite thing in the whole world. We are completely supported by people like you coming to our website, and I take the trust that you put in me very, very seriously. Like, I work really hard to give you the most value that I can. And this is something I'm so proud of. Launching 60 new SKUs all at once, it has been incredibly challenging. But I know you're gonna love this because I'm like enamored by this. It's getting me in the shop more, which is so cool. Like, I feel so excited to come in here and work and build things and prototype stuff and all that. So I can't thank you enough for your support. I'm truly humbled by it. And as always, stay safe in the shop. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.